Hi there. This will, I hope, be a short video. It's just to let those of you who watch the channel know what my plans are, really. I started the channel about a year ago, just over a year ago, after a difficult time in my life. I just decided one day to make a YouTube video, and I did it about my Kia Niro, and wasn't really surprised that the response it got, in terms of views and subscriptions and stuff. It's been amazing. I just never expected that. I didn't expect anyone to see it, really. It was just something I just wanted to do. But anyway, I no longer have the Kia Niro, as some of you who watch the channel will know. And so I just wasn't sure how to progress. I want to keep doing these videos because I enjoy it, and I find it really useful, really helpful. Some of you have been kind enough to contact me and say, please do more videos. And when I've said, well, I don't have the Kia Niro anymore, you've been very kind enough again to say, it doesn't matter, just do anything. We enjoy listening to you, which is flattering and surprising, to be honest. But thank you to those of you who have said that. So, but anyway, as I say, I want to keep doing them, and it may well be that I'll just do random things. I may do some around Glasgow. I have moved back to Glasgow. I now live about less than 100 metres from where I lived as a child. But boy, has Glasgow changed in that time, particularly this area that I live in now. And there's Glasgow. I love Glasgow. It's an amazing city, and I've always said, for the majority of my adult life, I lived in London when I was younger. My wife was a Londoner, and but our lives together, we lived in the countryside. But I've always said, despite having lived in and visited, many cities at various times in my life, that if I ever had to live permanently in a city, it would be Glasgow. So I may well do some stuff around that for those of you who are interested, and who knows, just other random stuff as I do. I've never been one to plan what I'm going to do in terms of these things. I just decide I'm going to do it, and I pick up the camera, switch it on, and ramble, as those of you who watch the channel will know. So that's that. However, I do have an idea of something I want to do. I want to make a short film, and I want to do the entire thing solo. I want to do the camera work. I want to do the audio. I want to do the editing. I want to do the color grading. I want to do everything myself. But that's entailed a few things. One, change of kit. I had a Leica camera, which I loved. It'd been my wish since I was a teen to have a Leica, and I could never afford one. However, when I retired and stuff, I treated myself, and I bought myself a Leica, and I love it. And as I say, it takes amazing pictures, as you would expect for a premium brand like Leica, an expensive brand like Leica. But unfortunately for video, it's not a great camera. So a couple of days ago, I took it to a camera shop and traded it in, and I'm getting a new camera. I don't have it yet. I'm filming this on just a little action camera that I own. But I've got a short list of a couple, and it's Sunday today. I'll make a decision today, and tomorrow I will go out and bite the bullet, get my wallet out, and buy a new camera. I've also, one of my lovely neighbours here, I've got all my neighbours are lovely young people. And one of them's a professional videographer, and I was chatting to him the other day, and he recommended some editing software for me. So I have that now, and but gosh, is it complicated, and I'm going to have to take some time to learn it before I can even think of trying to edit a video on it. But that's great. I enjoy that. I love learning things. I dealt in art and antiques for many, many years, and the buying and selling was one aspect of it, an important aspect, obviously, the part that actually made my living, and I enjoyed that. But what I really enjoyed was the researching artists, for artworks that I had, researching the history of objects that I decided to buy and sell. I just loved it. I'm at my happiest if when I'm going to bed at night, I feel that I know something or know how to do something that I didn't know when I woke up in the morning. I'm happy. If not, I feel that there's something missing in my life. But anyway, so yes, learning the software. I've been planning this film for a little while now. When I've got the film ready, I'll do a little presentation. I'll tell you how the idea came about. But since the idea came into my head, and I've been thinking about it and thinking about how I was going to do it, I kind of thought, I'll just have to have my camera on a tripod and do static shots all the time, which is perfectly feasible and doable, and there's nothing wrong with that. In fact, it can be good. Sometimes I think there's a bit too much of the panning and zooming and stuff, and I find it all very distracting. But occasionally, just it's nice to have a little shot where you can do that. But I thought I wouldn't be able to. But then I discovered, kind of by accident really, that gimbals some gimbals can do it. So I bought a gimbal, and I bought this one. It's called DJI RS4 Mini. It was about £400. The camera's mounted on it at the moment, and it can do this tracking. But for those of you who don't know, gimbals they're really for stability. You'll often see them if you watch sports. Athletics and stuff, and you see people on going around the field filming. They usually have their cameras mounted on gimbals, huge gimbals. This is a little gimbal, and that's for stability. It's so that as they're moving and running and walking, you don't get the jerkiness in the camera. That's what they're really for. But this one, as I say, has this functionality where it can track you, which I'll show you now. If I walk around here, the camera will track me, and I can do a full 360 degrees, and it's following me all the way. I can come down, and it'll follow me down and up. And I think it lost me there. I came up too quickly. There we are. And there's a little. It's possibly the settings. I think I have it set at the moment to be slow, whereas it can be set to be much more responsive. In fact, if you're doing sport, it can be very responsive indeed. But then you can get, it can be a bit too fast. Anyway, I just thought I'd let you know about that. I think amazing technology. I think technology is incredible these days. It's changed so much in my lifetime. It's interesting. Since I moved to the city, the little dog who you possibly saw as I walked around there, he's asleep on the sofa, gets me up quite early in the mornings. He wants to go out, and he wants his breakfast, and so we get up quite early, which is fine. I've always been a morning person anyway, really, and so I give him his breakfast, take him for a walk and stuff, then come back and do my own. And I'll sit at the table here, having my breakfast, looking out the window onto the street beyond. And it just amazes me. This is quite a trendy area, lots of young people. The block that I'm in, everyone is young, apart from me, but they're lovely. And yeah, I sit there and I watch, and in the morning, obviously, people going to work. There's just a stream of people, and they all have headphones on. They have the phone in one hand and a thermal cup in the other with their coffee or whatever in it, and it's just a stream of them. They're all the same. I mean, they're just permanently connected to technology. It's incredible, really. I'm not so much, I use technology as and when I need it. I'm not that kind of attached to it. In fact, quite often I lose my phone for days on end, and I don't really know. But that's me. Anyway, yeah, I think it's amazing. I say technology is incredible, the things that it can do, and this AI stuff, which is what it uses for tracking, obviously, quite amazing. So that's that. Yeah, so I'm going to make this film. It's going to take me a long time to learn the software to shoot the film, to edit it, and so on. So in the meantime, I'll do other stuff, as I say, probably random kind of videos about who knows what. So yeah, it was just to kind of keep people up to date. And as I say, this is going to take a while before I can upload this film. So in the interim, I'll do some other stuff, and I hope that you find it entertaining. Yeah, that's it really. So I'll say bye for now. And if you've watched this, thank you very much. And we'll hopefully be talking to you again soon. Bye for now.